Hey everybody, welcome back to the tower. I hope you're having a great day. If you're having a bad day or your tower moment, you've come to the right place. What I do here is I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck to find out what your tower moment's going to be. Just like that, pretty simple and easy, alright? Then we look at the bottom of the deck for more information and we clarify. Real simple, real quick and to the point. All these messages are timeless, so whenever you're watching this is when the universe wanted you to see it, and there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. With all that out of the way, welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Let's get started. Okay, High Priestess on this side of the tower is the energy of, I told you so, but you didn't listen to yourself. You had a bad feeling about something this whole time, and you just kind of, nope, I'm not listening to that. Not happening, not doing that. So that's what happened to you, and it leads right to your tower moment. So I guess the best lesson a tarot reader can tell anybody is when you're not feeling something, when something doesn't feel right, trust yourself. All right? Just like, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's going to work. Yeah. That leads to your tower moment, and almost always will. And that leads to the Hierophant on this side of the tower. Now, the Hierophant is all the card about the lesson learned. That's right. So, this is a very teachable moment. This is a very, well, I'm not going to do that again moment. Mistake. You learn from your mistakes. Whatever you want to call it. This is very much you making a mistake. I'm not sure what's going on here. We'll clarify in a little bit. But yeah, you're not listening to yourself. Gotta listen to yourself. All right. World and the Chariot. Now, the World card is the energy of endings. Chapter is coming to an end, and the Chariot is moving on. So this is going to be a, yep, I lived, I learned, and now I can move on kind of moment. You'll move on kind of quick. You'll be all right, but it's going to suck for a while. All right, let's see what we got. Why aren't you listening to yourself? Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're not feeling it. This is something you are definitely just not into. I'm not sure what this is. It could be a situation or a person or a place. It's definitely some kind of situation because you're not getting all the information you need. It's like you're walking in blind to something and you don't like it. So if you're walking in blind to anything, like you don't know the details, or somebody's just saying, trust me, bro, and you're kind of like, maybe just stay home because you're about to get Three of Swords here. This is the energy of pain and suffering and betrayal even. So you're about to walk into something you are definitely not going to like, and somebody is trying to push you into it. They're like, oh, you can trust me. This is going to be great. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be fun, yada, 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 whatever. And you're unsure about it. Remember the power of no. Say no. Don't do it. Don't do anything that you don't feel comfortable with, all right? I know they say leave your comfort zone sometimes because that's where the magic happens. Sometimes that magic is pain and suffering and misery and harsh learning. So what you've got to do here is trust yourself because your entire mind and body and everything is telling you no. Don't do this. This isn't the right thing to do. I don't know what it is. You don't have enough information to go forward. You're not feeling it. And it's probably going to lead to pain and suffering. The Tower moment says, yeah, Page of Cups. So this is a very stupid move. You just think it's dumb. And it's going to leave you feeling left out in the cold. It's going to feel like, why? This was a whole waste of time. It was stupid. It was abandonment. I don't know why I did this. Now I have to fix it. You know, this is a problem you do not need. Hierophant, lesson learned. Yeah, Ace of Swords, definitely lesson learned. This is a hard truth. You're going to have to learn the hard way here if you don't listen to yourself. Queen of Cups, definitely you're going to have to do some mental energy work here because this lesson is going to teach you that not everyone can be trusted like you'd hope so. And the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. So I guess the best advice here would just to be look at what you still have. Life isn't ruined. You just had a bad day. You had a bad experience. You had a bad something. And, it probably wasn't your fault. You were probably, like I said, pushed into it, begged to be in it. It's like, oh, this will be fine. What's the worst that could happen? And you get the idea. Bad stuff does happen, and you learn. You learn the hard way. Yeah, Knight of Cups. This is the energy of the whole reading, really. It's you're trying something untested, new. You're being pushed into unknown, and you just don't, you know enough to know what it is, but you don't know enough to how to handle it or what could the full risk factor. So do some more information, do some of your own research. If you don't feel safe, say no. If you don't want to go to a party with somebody, don't go. If you don't want to do something. Also, the weather for most of us is going to be real hot, like dangerously hot. So this could just be a simple case of you go to some outdoor event and you have a heat stroke, or you overheat and you just get sick from it, and you're like, oh, I'll never do that again. This is something that is preventable. This is something you can avoid. You don't have to go through this tower moment, but the universe and the energy is saying if you do, you're going to learn a harsh lesson, and it's going to suck for a while. You're going to have to take care of yourself, and this is going to be something that you remember for the rest of your life. So the choice is yours, but in the end, if you trust yourself and you believe that you're not letting yourself down by saying, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't trust this. I don't want to do that, or whatever it is. And just stay home and play video games, or stay cool, stay hydrated, stay out of the sun. Don't put yourself at risk. You'll be all right. But like I said, if you do whatever this is and you don't, and you go through this whole thing, you're going to move on pretty quickly. It's just going to be one of those lessons that you never forget. All right? Harsh learning, friend. Harsh learning. Anyway, that's it for the day. As you're reading, I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it. I hope you made it to the end. I do my best to be entertaining with a guy for a guy with a cell phone. I don't do too bad, I hope. And yeah, here you go. Thanks for making it to the end. I appreciate it. Hit the old subscribe button if you want to see more. I try to upload every day. I hope you don't need me every day, but if you do, if you have that many tower moments, check in, drop by. Maybe you just want to see what's going on in other people's lives, because if this resonates, this can resonate with people you know too. You go like, oh, this is just like somebody else's situation. Maybe it's connecting to them. All right, thanks for watching again. If you made it this far, like I said, you're awesome, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Have a good one. Stay cool, stay hydrated.